Hey, what's up, YouTube? This Will over here at Greedy Frenchies. Today we're gonna talk about payment plans because I had a client that wanted to do a payment plan with me. So I'm gonna give y'all a little idea about how I do my payment plans, and if you get the dog, like while you're under contract and stuff like that. But for the meantime, I'm gonna just let some of the puppies run around and stuff and let y'all see some of that. So first and foremost, when you want to do a payment plan, you gotta there's no limit to what you could do a payment plan on, but I'm not finna sit here and be holding no dog for about 4 to 5 months or 6 months on no payment plan. My max, as far as I'm going out, a month with a payment plan is about 3 months, and I'm gonna tell you why. So, with a payment plan, for instance, we're gonna talk about, where is she? Is that her? That's her right there. We're gonna talk about this fawn right here. The client want this fawn. I originally wanted $4,000 for the fawn. I was full AKC and everything. Right now, with all my females, I always give them a free stud credit as long as I could get one pup back out of the litter. I done sold, what? I got 3 dogs sold. One was a female, and 2 was 2 males. And then this one might go tomorrow. We're gonna see. So the client, she called me, and her cousin we was talking and stuff, and pretty much she said she wanted a dog. She wanted the female, but the person that she was going to buy one from in California was going to give her the dog after she was already under contract with him. And I said, no, that's not how mine work. I wanted mine originally for $4K. I knocked it down to $3K for you because you don't want the breeding rights. And then she asked, how would I get breeding rights if I want them? I said, you can pay the extra $1,000, or when it's time to breed her, if you think about breeding her later on, because she just want the dog for her kids. So if you want the dog, if you want to breed later on, then I'll take care of your litter for you. We could split the litter, and then that's going to make up for what I lost. And she said, okay. So then we got to talking, and she was saying, boom, she only want to do $500 payments. So I calculated it, $500 payments. It's going to be about 6 weeks, I believe. So it's going to be about a month and a half. And it's going to be at 500, or no, it's going to be 2 months. 2 months, maybe 2.5 months. 500. So now I told her, like, yeah, I'm gonna keep the dog until all repayments paid off. She said, well, the other person was gonna give me the dog, and I was like, no, that's not how I do mine. When you pay for something in full, you get your product, And I said, it's like a car dealership. If you walk into one of these car dealerships and you tell them, well, hey, I got $5,000, I want an $80,000 car, they're gonna look at you crazy, even if you do got good credit. So I told her, with that being said, I'll hold on to the dog. And then I explained to her, my dog is 5 months right now. In 3 more months, she gonna be 8 months. I could turn around and I could sell that dog for anywhere from 5K to 6,500 because she's a female. She hasn't had a heat cycle yet, and in about 8-9 months, that's when they get a heat cycle. So I told her, I said, boom, if I end up keeping this dog, I could sell her, and I wouldn't even have to do a payment plan because somebody would just outright buy her. And then, we went back and forth about, like, what's going to happen. So I told her, you bring me the $500 every week or every 2 weeks, and then you're going to get your dog at the end of them payments, and it's yours. So then what she said was, like, she was pretty much like, how does it work if I miss a payment? I said, so pretty much you got a grace period of 2 days. If you miss your payment in 2 days, then money's gone. And if I keep texting you back and stuff, money's gone, and I keep the dog because you basically lost your money. You lost your money because you wasn't replying and stuff like that. So money's gone. Dog go back on the market because you chose not to make your payment when you were supposed to. So I'm telling her all of this, and I'm telling her, go home, think about it. Stop. I told her, go home. Oh, they getting it. So I told her, go home, think about if that's what you want to do. Look, mama stepped in like, y'all better knock that shit off. And, she called me back a little later and was like, yeah, I think that's what I want to do the payment plan. And I told her everything, like, boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my girl write up a contract stating that this is what it is. But I'm telling people, when they want to do payment plans, we're not doing a payment plan on no dog for no more than 2.5 months because I still got to feed the dog, bathe the dog, give the dog shots. When it's time to go to the vet, house the dog. So basically, it's like that $500 is finna turn into nothing but dog food for me, because I got about 8-9 dogs. That 500 every 2 weeks ain't finna be nothing really but dog food and not vet bills, because I mean, unless somebody get hurt. But you know, Cinnamon ain't playing. Y'all better leave her alone. She ain't going nowhere. Cinnamon, the one that's snapping on everybody, and the blue one ain't going nowhere. But I'm told her like, you know, I'll do a payment plan, but ain't no payment plan extended more than 2 months. I don't have all day to be playing with nobody about trying to, you know, sell no dog. But you know, once you miss a payment, money's gone, and that dog goes back on the market. So y'all got to be honest with yourself about, is this plan stuff what y'all want to do? Because at the end of the day, not only are you taking our time and our dogs off the market, we giving you an opportunity to make a payment on a dog. And if you know up front that you don't want to make payments on these dogs, or you can't afford these dogs, then it sounds like you need a different type of dog. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying this to the client, I'm saying this to everyone, because I didn't have multiple people ask me like, oh, can we make payment plans? I tell them the same thing. You don't get your dog until I get all my money, because at the end of the day, if you stop paying me, I could take you to court, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's a dog, bro. I'm not gonna take nobody to court over no dang dog. So that's why I say, yeah, I'll make a payment plan with you, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have all my money before you get your dog, even though it is gonna cost me money to house the dog, feed the dog, take care of the dog, and all that. It's not cheap, bro. So that's what I tell a lot of people too. Another thing I tell people is, when you get one of my dogs, they're going from a big backyard, as y'all seen multiple times how big my yard is. They're coming from a big backyard to some people that got apartments. So with that being said, is if you know you got an apartment, not knocking people that got apartment, because I had plenty of them, but you can't be lazy with my dogs and be like, oh, I don't want to take the dog out now, so now the dog shitting all over the place, and now you treating the dog bad because you don't want to get up and take care of it. These dogs be running around. You see, they outside running buck wild. And before this video even started, they was out here for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and now we already at 8 minutes. So they was out here for like almost 30 minutes running around. But I keep them water, you know. But all I'm saying to like people that want to make payment plans, if y'all want to make payment plans, make sure it's the right dog you want, because any breeder in their mind gonna tell you, you know, if you're gonna make a payment plan on any dog, make sure it's the dog you want. It's like a car, it's like a house. Make sure that's the dog you want, because once you start giving money, there's no money coming back out of my hand, you know. And that's just all I'm trying to say is, like, when you know you're gonna be making payment plans on dogs, just make sure it's the right dog you want. Because if you just rushing into it just to try to get one, I have no problem with you saying, hey, I don't want this dog, but once you put money in my hand and you sign that contract, ain't no money coming up out my hand, because we both had an understanding and we both had an agreement that this is what you was finna be paying at the rate. And then once you miss that payment, then it's all bad for you, because I'm keeping the dog if you miss that payment, right, Draco? And then, you know, so that's pretty much what we got going on. We wanted to just update y'all. I was really busy, man. I'll be seeing some of the same people be watching my stuff. I was really busy. We was doing the 4th of July stuff, getting that together. And it was my birthday the day before. So, you know, I was doing all that. And then some of the, it was just a lot. We had family over and stuff like that. So we are going to drop this video probably today. And that's just what I'm gonna talk about for dog payments. You know, I'm gonna just start dropping content all the time, because sometimes I'll be sitting in the house and I'll be looking for my little camera holder thing and I can't find it. But I be getting questions on the daily, man, about random stuff. But man, tap in with me, man. We still do got some available. We got a nice fawn male available too. He can go. Man, we got some stuff. We're gonna have a couple more at the end of this year, we probably gonna have another. We are gonna have another litter dropping at the end of this year, and then depending on, we're gonna see. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on how that payment plan went with this client. But hey, man, y'all have y'all a blessed day, and thanks for watching. We out.